Oh, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Pablo Escobar, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at the Obey 10F, retailing for a price of $1,675,000, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure you'll agree in terms of looks it's more serious than Germany's Minister for Fun and Laughter. Okay, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take these vehicles out into the street. This is the Obey 10F, fully upgraded across the board. We've got Mr. Raccoon there in the red, myself in the green. And we're going to take these vehicles out and see how they perform around the street. Okay, well, in terms of acceleration, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's less impressive than a pick-me porn star with a micro penis, you know. In terms of handling, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this car's heavier to handle than a beach blue whale on roller skates, you understand. But the top speed, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's what this car really has got going for it. I mean, it's faster than the collapse of the British Empire. It really is, you know. Like I say, acceleration, ladies and gentlemen, slower than a brain-damaged donkey, you know, handling less responsive than a paralytic airline pilot, but the top speed really is good, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, it moves faster than a Marvel superhero with the shits, and I simply can't find another way to say it, you know. Okay, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. So the handling is very heavy, the car's very slidey, it doesn't accelerate very fast, but it is very fast once it gets going. Let's find out how fast, shall we? Okay, so we brought the vehicle on up to Sandy Shores, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone who's familiar with these videos will realize that we are in fact starting at the bottom. This vehicle here is the Pegassi Zentorno, retailing for a price of $725,000 only, ladies and gentlemen. It is a very, very fast car, and we consider this car to be a sort of broadly a benchmark car, you know, on the game. And if a car can beat the Zentorno, we consider it to be competitive. And yes, there is no question, ladies and gentlemen, the Obey is a competitive vehicle. So the question, of course, is going to be exactly how competitive is it, ladies and gentlemen? And we're to establish that fact. We are going to bring out some very heavy hitters, ladies and gentlemen. As you may have been able to sort of establish from the fact that we started with the Zentorno, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be putting this car through its paces. And the very first car that we're going to be bringing out after the Zentorno, I should point out, is in fact the Lamborghini Tigon, retailing at $2,310,000, ladies and gentlemen. So, my God, it's a substantial chalk more, and yes, it goes down to the Obey, and rather disappointing. Okay, so as I say, ladies and gentlemen, we are not fooling around with this vehicle. We believe it to be a very serious contender itself, and so we're going to see exactly what it can stack up again. To that end, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to bring out the Benefactor Krieger. Now, this is a shockingly good car, ladies and gentlemen, one of Mr. Raccoon's favorites, and my own, I do have to admit, could easily stand a chance of being one of the top cars on GTA Online, retailing for over $1 million more, ladies and gentlemen. The Obey, $2,875,000, and yes, that's what you're buying for your money. So the Krieger does take down the Obey. Okay, so we're now going to go ahead and bring ourselves out a Garotti, ladies and gentlemen. Now, anybody who watches the channel knows that I am a particular Garotti fan, you know, and one of the finest Garottis is the Vision, retailing at $2,250,000. So that's $2.25 million, ladies and gentlemen, sitting over the Obey there at $1.6 million. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are neck and neck as we're coming down the back straight there, but the Obey does get in front, and rather shockingly, ladies and gentlemen, the 1.6 Obey can take down the Vision at 2.2. Okay, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The very next vehicle that we're going to bring out is another very, very expensive vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, broadly the same sort of price as the Krieger. $2,820,000 purchases you the Overflod Xeno, ladies and gentlemen. And if you know your Overflods, you know it's going to be overpriced and underperforming, and that's exactly what you're going to find. We are sat neck and neck down there, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm sure you'll agree, considering that the Obey is under $1 million more, less, I should say, than the Xeno. Yes, you wouldn't expect it to cross the line quite that far in front of it, and yet it does. So yes, Overflod Xeno, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't paying attention, goes down to the Obey 10F. So that really does show how good the 10F is, ladies and gentlemen. Alas, ladies and gentlemen, we now have to bring out the Principe Devastator vehicle that both Mr. Raccoon and myself loathe on this channel. No idea of the price, not going to tell you, simply don't care. I'm not going to look it up or write it on my list. That's how much I loathe to devastate, ladies and gentlemen. Alas, the Obey 10F does fail to cross the line in front of it. Okay, so there's only one more question left then, ladies and gentlemen, and that question is the final master raid, the Grotti Italy RSX, what we uphold on this channel to be the finest car on GTA Online for the time being, and the Devastate can be damned as far as we're concerned. And there's no question, ladies and gentlemen, the RSX is going to do it. So what can we say about the Obey, ladies and gentlemen? Well, in terms of looks, I mean, it looks more meaner and more dangerous than an American police officer now, doesn't it? You know, as we said, in terms of acceleration, it's less exciting than a dirty weekend away with your nan's friend Betty. In terms of handling, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, harder to handle than a horny hippopotamus. You know, sort of less responsive than Chris Rock was after Will Smith slapped him in the face. But top speed, ladies and gentlemen, it really is very, very fast. It's going to bend your mind like a double dose of acid in a California hippie commune. Is it worth the money? It certainly is. Sorry, hell, bloody raccoon. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.